Alone in the dangerous jungle, he not only survives but also builds an incredible shelter in the wilderness. But along the way, he faces rain, darkness, and unexpected dangers lurking. Watch until the end and remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next captivating survival story. The man leisurely walks his pack of small dogs along the river, enjoying the majestic beauty of the surrounding. He begins walking across the gravelly ground, mentally preparing for a journey filled with new experiences. During a short rest, he gently cares for the little dogs like his closest companions. He carefully checks and arranges the necessary tools, getting ready for the construction work ahead. With a shovel in hand, he tirelessly clears the ground, making room for the foundation of a future shelter. He patiently digs through each layer of soil, carefully shaping a flat and sturdy work area. The sacks gradually fill with soil, marking each quiet step in the journey of building a place of his own. His strong shoulders carry the heavy bags of earth, showing remarkable endurance in labor. He carefully fills every gap with soil, turning rough ground into a more solid and connected base. With firm strokes of the shovel, he compacts the ground to create a strong foundation for the structure. He levels the site with great care, tending every patch of earth as if he were laying the groundwork for his. He carefully selects natural stones one by one, preparing for the first walls to take shape. Under the shade of an old tree, he continues digging with his usual calmness and determination. He keeps filling the soil bags tirelessly, step by step turning raw materials into building blocks. He empties the heavy bags of soil onto the chosen spot, gradually sketching the form of a dream home. Bringing over a container of cool water, he carefully moistens the ground in preparation for perfect bonding. The water soaks in, making the earth smoother and more flexible, ready to hold together over time. He uses the shovel to spread the damp soil evenly, creating a perfectly flat surface for the next steps. He lifts the large stones and sets the first foundation pieces in place with confidence and strength. The first row of stones begins to appear, drawing bold lines across the raw ground. With skillful hands, he fits each stone into place, balancing strength with beauty. He fills the gaps with pliable clay, making sure the wall is sealed and absolutely secure. In that brief moment of rest, he looks back at his progress, filled with joy as everything slowly comes. He starts digging again, tirelessly preparing more material to carry his unfinished ideas forward. His shoulders bear the heavy sacks of earth, proving a resilience that rises above exhaustion. He pours the soil inside the stone wall frame, each motion bringing the structure closer to completion. The shovel presses the clay firmly, strengthening the wall with every touch. With full concentration, he places the final stone on the top row, completing a demanding part of the job. His body weary after a long day, he lies back on a small mat among the rocks to regain. A small snake silently crawls past him as he sleeps, creating a quiet moment blended with nature. When he wakes, he gently catches the snake and returns it to the forest, showing kindness toward the life around. Holding the snake carefully in his hands, he releases it back into the wild with complete calm. He picks up the remaining stones around him, cleaning the work area and preparing for the next stage. He carries in dried tree trunks, turning them into essential material for a roof that will shield him from sun and he lays the wooden poles on the ground, setting the first base for the house's roof frame. Undeterred by hardship, he continues transporting more dry branches for his larger plan. He nails the wooden frame into place, creating a secure roof structure for the small hut. He tightly fastens a sheet of plastic with tape, turning simple materials into an effective shield against rain. The steady sound of the axe splitting would prepare small firewood pieces for a warm night ahead. He wraps cloth around a wooden stick, skillfully making a torch to light the quiet darkness. He lights the torch, and its strong flame drives back the night in the lonely mountain forest. He climbs onto the wooden frame, carefully checking every joint to ensure complete safety. He spreads the plastic sheet carefully over the roof, creating a dry shelter to protect a peaceful sleep. Taking off his work clothes, he enjoys a brief moment of relaxation in the silence of the hills. He uses a shovel to spread clay over the stone wall, giving it a more natural and durable outer layer. He seals every crack in the wall, turning loose stones into a firm, solid barrier. He carefully places the final stone on top of the wall, marking the meticulous finish of his work. Standing back and looking at the completed wall, pride is clear on the man's face after all his effort. With heavy bags of earth on his shoulders, he continues building a warm little kitchen corner for the house. He carefully stacks the stones, shaping a kiln with the dedication of a true builder. He uses clay as a perfect binding material, helping the kiln take shape securely. He diligently gathers more dry branches, preparing a reliable heat source for the small kitchen ahead. A fire flares up inside the kiln, bringing warmth and the first signs of comfort to his new life. He fetches cool stream water and begins preparing a simple meal in harmony with nature. Fragrant wildflowers are added to the pot, turning cooking into a delicate experience. The skewers of roasted meat sizzling over the fire are a worthy reward after a day of hard work. Sitting inside the hut, He feels protected by the plastic roof while the heavy rain falls outside. Inside the hut, he steadily reinforces the stone wall with clay, patiently finishing his home. He carefully smooths the wall surface, pouring precision into every patch of natural plaster. Placing the last stones on top, he completes this technical stage of construction with devotion. Holding a small cup in a quiet moment, he silently admires the peaceful scene he has created. He carves a small window opening into the wall, letting natural light brighten the living space. From the roof, he looks back over the entire structure, satisfaction shining in his eyes. He neatly sets a horizontal beam in place, forming a well-fitted and attractive window frame. He patiently stacks squared stones to build a pillar, steadily completing the frame step by step. He spreads smooth clay evenly over the pillar, improving both the structure's appearance and durability. Deep concentration shows on his face as he smooths the wall with experienced hands. He carries naturally curved bamboo poles, shaping them creatively into the frame of an arched roof. The bamboo poles are fastened securely, gradually forming a unique and beautiful domed structure. He coats the bamboo frame with clay, creating a dome surface that is exceptionally strong and durable. He carefully inspects the dome structure, overlooking no imperfect detail. The final layer of clay is applied to the top of the dome, marking his unwavering commitment to the project. He gathers dry branches, beginning the roofing stage with the familiar materials of the forest. He arranges the branches evenly, creating a traditional roof full of natural character. Standing high on a ladder, he carefully checks the roof's alignment, ensuring perfection in every small detail. With great patience, he uses wire to secure the branches, completing a roof that can withstand sun and rain. Looking at the finished roof, he smiles with satisfaction, feeling the pure joy of his labor. He carefully spreads a layer of clay over the roof, ensuring the structure will stay waterproof over time. Every small gap in the roof is treated with care, showing an admirable level of precision. He works meticulously from inside the roof, making sure every layer bonds tightly and firmly. After so much effort, he finally places the last clump of clay on the roof, completing a durable. He steps inside the hut and quietly checks every corner, enjoying the result of many long, difficult. He carefully moves large wooden beams inside, beginning the task of arranging the living space. Each nail is driven in firmly, securing a rough wooden bed that promises restful sleep. He gently spreads the mattress over the newly finished bed, showing care for his place of rest. He lies down on the bed he built with his own hands, feeling comfort slowly settle in after hours. With skillful hands, he carefully weaves small wooden slats, putting his heart into crafting an elegant. He carefully fits the door into the main frame, completing the final piece that makes the house more secure. A torch is lit in front of the hut, casting a warm glow that pushes back the silent wilderness night. Beside his loyal dogs, he falls into a sound sleep inside the warm shelter he built for himself. He stands at the hut's entrance to greet the sunrise, enjoying the refreshing peace of a new day. His diligence never stops as he sets out along the river once more to search for new materials. With tireless persistence, he starts digging more clay to continue improving the house. He carefully spreads layer after layer of clay around the window, completing the cover with precision. He carries heavy bags of material back to the shelter, proving his serious and enduring work ethic. He measures carefully, beginning to plan a creative rotating tool to support daily life. Stone by stone, he skillfully lays the floor inside the hut, creating a clean and sturdy surface. He carefully places each stone in position, building a solid floor with perfection in every detail. When the work is done, he quietly clears away the extra stones to keep the space neat and orderly. He sprinkles water around the hut, easing the heat and bringing a pleasant coolness to his home. By the stream, he gently bathes the dogs, caring for them like beloved companions. He tends to the little dog bit by bit, cleaning its fur with the utmost gentleness and devotion. Amid the fresh wilderness, he washes his hair with stream water, returning to a simple and pure way of life. Wrapped in a warm blanket, he relaxes and enjoys a well-earned moment of rest after all his hard work. Determined to develop a new tool, he begins gathering sturdy bamboo poles for a rotating frame. With skillful hands, he trims the dry bamboo with a knife, preparing the first mechanical parts. He focuses on shaping each part of the water wheel, showing creativity and careful technical planning. Each wooden spoke is fixed precisely onto the axle, ensuring perfect balance for the mechanism. After attaching the blades to the axle, a complete water will gradually take shape before his eyes. He patiently uses pliers to tie the steel wire, fastening every part firmly to strengthen the wheel. He carefully weaves small branches into a mesh panel, creating an inventive water filtering component. He skillfully wraps the filter mesh around the wheel, connecting every part into one unified system. He carries the handmade water wheel to the riverbank, preparing for the most important installation stage. When the wheel is set in the stream, he harnesses the force of the water as an energy source for life here. He watches the wheel closely, checking every detail to make sure the mechanism runs smoothly. He carefully fine-tunes each blade, improving the system so it can operate more reliably. He connects electrical wires to light a bulb, turning his dream of bringing water-powered energy to the wild. He secures the water filter section one last time, completing the entire wheel system. He checks the filter net once again, making sure everything is ready to receive the river's reward. He smartly wraps plastic around the wheel, optimizing the flow of water into the collection area. He tightens the cords securing the wheel, making sure the whole system can withstand the strong current. With a small hammer, he taps the joints gently, confirming the safety and strength of the entire structure. He adjusts the wheel once more, showing his adaptability in achieving the best possible fishing efficiency. Even late at night, he carefully checks the lighting system again, making sure everything is ready to work well. He meticulously connects the wiring for the lamp outside the hut, bringing warm light to this remote wilderness. Lying back and relaxing, he gazes at the electric light glowing inside the hut with pride in his technology. Though the night is deep, he still steps outside carefully to inspect the water while working tirelessly. With a touch of anticipation, he checks the fish caught in the wheel's net after a long night. He harvests fresh fish from the net, a rewarding result of his creative labor. He rinses the fish in the cool stream water, preparing them for a hearty meal. He carries the full basket of fish back to the shelter, promising a delicious meal after hours of hard work. He cleans each fish carefully, showing thoughtful care for his own health and nourishment. Under the warm light inside the hut, he continues his work calmly, enjoying the comfort he created. He threads the fish onto a line with skill, using a traditional drying method to preserve food. He carefully hangs the fish line on the hut wall, both tidy and effective as a food reserve. He keeps going, continuing to prepare the fish for fresher meals. The rich aroma of grilled fish rises from the glowing coals, awakening every sense in the wild natural. He sits beside the warm fire, quietly enjoying a meaningful meal he built with his own hands. Sitting quietly in the hut, he savors the deep peace spreading through the stillness around him. With a small hoe in hand, he sets out to search for wild wheat among the green fields. He walks through the golden wheat field, appreciating the generous gift that nature provides. He harvests the wheat by hand with care, treasuring every grain as a gift from the earth. He patiently rubs the wheat heads in his palms to collect the valuable grains hidden inside. With a heavy sack of wheat on his shoulder, he steadily walks back to the hut after a hard day's work. He carefully inspects the quality of the freshly harvested wheat, staying cautious in every processing step. He skillfully removes the husks, keeping only the fullest grains. He uses the wind to winnow the wheat, a smart and creative way to process it. He searches for large, solid stones to begin making a simple hand-built mill. He carefully chisels small holes into the stone, forming the structure of a primitive mill. He patiently carves and smooths the stone flat, showing precision down to the last millimeter. He begins grinding the wheat into flour with the stone mill, a task that demands self-reliance and perseverance. The result is soft white handfuls of wheat flour, a worthy reward for all his effort. He skillfully kneads the flour with water, shaping it into small cakes with hard-working hands. He carefully rolls each piece of dough around a wooden skewer, preparing it for baking over glowing coals. The golden cakes baking over the embers release an irresistible aroma, a meal he made for himself from nature. He gently removes each cake from the wooden skewers, finishing the long and satisfying baking process. He sits by the fire in front of the hut, enjoying the freshly baked cakes in comfort and satisfaction. As evening slowly falls, he stands and gazes at his work one last time, feeling deeply fulfilled.